Welcome to this Forex presentation on daily journaling for all traders of all experiences. So whether you're doing stocks, futures, Forex, crypto, you're brand new to trading, you're intermediate, or you're a veteran, this is a system you need to put into your trading system so that you could have data to look back on and improve on so you could keep refining your skills and reach some top levels that you've been pushing for in your goals. The reason why you're going to want to do this is it's going to help you from going insane. And what I mean is if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome, that's insanity. So by having this data, you're going to clear your mind, put all your thoughts, the news for the day, all that stuff onto a journal so you could read it, reference it as you keep looking at the charts, go back to what you wrote, so you can keep your mind focused and on track. And after your trading days, you're going to go back, you're going to read your journals and be like, okay, now I know when I do this. Maybe you traded before your time zone that you normally trade, all that stuff. Whatever your rules are, you could see if you did something different and if the outcome was not what you wanted, you could reference that. Now you have data to be like, okay, it's not worth jumping in early. It's not worth trading at this time. It's not worth blah, blah, blah. And you're going to be able to take that with you moving forward and be more confident in your trading plan. There's a few ways to do this. You could do it electronically or handwritten. I personally love the handwritten stuff. I know my camera is a little small, but I bought this guy right here for next year. And I'm going to go all hands on deck next year writing it because I do find I got two other little journals I do realize when I do write, I'm able to not only remember it because of the muscle memory actually writing it, but as I'm writing it, I'm rereading it and it just sticks a lot better for me. So I like to handwrite things. I do have some electronic ones where I take screenshots and write text on the chart, explaining stuff. So I do kind of a little bit of both, but my main before I start my session is always going to be handwritten. To start practicing, I bought this little mini one just to finish December with. I didn't want to spend money for just 1 month, so I bought this little like $3 one at the I was at Marshalls or Ross. Get in the habit of it and end the year so we can start the next year in my big journal. Now, another pro for electronic is you could keep creating custom templates, save them, and make adjustments. Whereas on here, um, I'm just kind of writing on the lines, and I have to keep copying it every day. And this one kind of has room for notes and the timeline. The timeline is just kind of where I'm writing in the trading session what's going on. And then the notes is kind of like, all right, this is the news I'm looking at, PD arrays, higher time frame, bias, all that stuff. And then a pro I strongly agree with for actually writing the journal is it's much easier to look at the book down here while you still have your charts unobstructed on the screen. If you're on one monitor or even two, because I kind of have stuff across two monitors. If you're bouncing back and forth from writing notes, referencing notes, and then back to your charts, you might get distracted and it might not be as easy to stay focused on the charts. So I do like writing it. I've done it for a couple days so far, and I do find it way easier just to look back at the book and the charts are right in front of you. Didn't have to click anything. And then another option is kind of like the hybrid option, and that is creating custom templates online and then printing them out and handwriting on them. So maybe you don't want a journal. That's kind of too basic, I guess, because there's really no format. You got to create the format every day and write down the notes. Maybe you have a certain checklist and stuff like that. You're going to create a custom template and then print that out for the week. We do provide you at the end of this, if you're in our Discord server, you'll get access to the actual journal setup and as well as a video explaining our journal paper that we created that you can print out and use. So we're going to start wrapping this up, where to get it. If you're going to do online, Excel or OneNote with the Microsoft Office, I like OneNote just because you could drag, drop, and move things around and add pictures and then create a book, like an actual journal with sections and pages, and you could divide it by years, months, and then days, however you want to set it up. Um, or Excel, you could link to the pictures and then write down the data. And if you wanted to use the free versions, that is Google Sheets, or Keep is like their note taking program. Although I do like OneNote a lot better. Now, if you wanted to create a custom template, kind of like how we provided with you guys, we created it on Canva. You could create it on Word Docs, Google Docs, I meant to say, Microsoft Word and Google Docs, and then just print it out each day and handwrite it and then file it in a binder. I bought my daily planner. They're labeled daily planners because there's weekly and yearly planners, all that stuff. But if you want a good day-to-day planner and journal, you could write and have more space to write per day. They're called daily planners, and mine says daily planner with notes. I did buy mine at Barnes and Noble. Other bookstores, Borders, and pretty much any bookstore kind of has this journal section. So look for the daily planners. Even big box retailers have some sections as well, like Walmart, Target, or online like Amazon. But I do like going to the bookstores, support them. Yeah, they're kind of chains, but not many people go to the bookstore, and being around the books and looking at all the knowledge on the shelves, I go up and down all those aisles, and maybe I flip through a couple books and kind of make the most out of my trip. So this was kind of a quick presentation. I just wanted to show you why to journal, how to journal, and provide you guys with some resources. So pick a format that resonates with you. There's no right or wrong. Journaling is a must. I put it off for years, and the more I do it, the more I refine my trading and find consistent success. And I've made edits, and it's not the same journal as always. So figure out what works with you and stick to it. Here's the one I bought. As you can see, daily format and notes and tasks. And then you got the timeline, tasks, and notes for each day. And I find like that format for me is what's going to help me really dive into my journaling. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe, click that like button. If you're not in the Discord server already, click that link. We're going live January 2023. Peace.